AITA for not allowing my wife to punish our son for a disgusting and embarrassing gift. My wife, 36, and I, 38, have 3 kids, twins, M and F 14, and a boy, 12. The problem is between my boys Noah, twin, Liam and their mother. Liam always felt that his mom favors Noah over him. To get it straight out of the way, she loves him but he is still right. To make it simple, I would say Liam gets 60% and Noah gets 100% of all love and affection their mother is able to give. His mother swears that it's not the case, but it's obvious to everyone else, including our girl. I am trying my best to make things even without punishing Noah for something he has no control over. Liam's relationship with his mother and Noah has collapsed in the last year. He only speaks to them when it's necessary, and he strictly addresses his mom with her first name. He avoids them and flees from them, and when his mom or Noah try to talk to him or do something friendly from him, he berates them until they give up. Yesterday we celebrated my wife's birthday with close friends and family. Liam stayed in his room although his mother slipped him a handwritten invitation under the door. When it came to opening the gifts, we discovered to our surprise that Liam's name was on one of them. My wife was super excited and grabbed this one first. It was a disgusting collage with family pictures. Liam was always cut out and my wife had devil horns and insults written on her head. She bursted out in tears immediately and ran out of the room. Everybody saw this collage. The party was over, of course, and my wife was publicly humiliated in her own home on her birthday. Liam refuses to come out of his room and I decided to let him be for the moment, but his mother demands that I ground him for a month with no electronics. I refused to do so and told her that if I punish him now for her, he will resent her even more and their relationship may be unfixable. She called me an AH and an enabler. She doesn't care about reconciling with her son. She wants revenge. AITA? Edit. She didn't say she wants revenge. She said he should be punished for what he did. With revenge I meant that I think she wants him punished and does not think about the consequences. Edit 2. Had a quick talk with my wife. She wants therapy too, but only for her and Liam. She says there is nothing wrong with the other kids. Edit 3. Liam has apologized to his mom. He even allowed her to give him a hug. He says he is open to therapy but seems a bit scared of it. Why were you not in family therapy to deal with this ages ago? Favoritism devastates family. It's so obvious, everyone sees it. SND, you've done what exactly to remedy this? You and wife are not the kids. You and your wife are failing your family. How and why did you let things get so bad? Your son is refusing to speak to half of his family and publicly humiliated his mother. Your son is deeply hurt. This needs to be addressed via individual therapy for Liam and your wife and family therapy for you all. This is a clear ESH and I'm pointing at both the parents. But I'm here for the info. Liam always felt that his mom favors Noah over him. To get it straight out of the way, she loves him but he is still right. Okay, can we get into this? It's obvious to everyone else. How does she favor him? How did this start? Why do you think she's behaving in this manner? Is Liam in therapy? Is your wife? I bet you could fill a book with all the missing details here. How the holy hell have you let the situation with Liam decay to this abysmal point? Esh, please get this family into therapy. You can't punish your way out of people being angry. So the both of you are letting this manifest? You clearly stated there is problem. Has there been anything done to try and fix it? Info. Why exactly does he believe he's not favored? What has she and the other son done? PPLR citing the grounding as revenge as evidence of the favoritism, but you also admit she has tried to spend time with him and has been rejected. If I were you, I would be in a serious panic about the breakdown in the relationship between your 12-year-old son and your wife. This situation is absolutely terrible. YTA for not taking this situation in hand, getting your family members some urgent therapy and trying to sort this out, though it may well be too late. Also, the idea of your wife wanting revenge against her child is repellent. Info. Would you classify what Liam did as revenge? The fact that you both as parents let it get to this point is insane. When the clear preference was recognizable, you should have addressed things with your wife. She should not have open favorites to the point of isolating your child. You are the AW for not protecting your child and feeding a future hatred of women. She is the AW for being so cold to your son and for wanting revenge on a child. Therapy, therapy, therapy. Liam is gonna be a serial killer if you don't fix this, bruh. I get a lot of unreliable narrator vibes from this post-op. Was asked for specifics and says, she just does. Or, she hugs him longer. Regardless, why aren't you in family therapy if you honestly think that there is a serious issue happening that is obviously beyond your control? And I understand she was hurt by the gift, but to run away crying seems extreme and immature. You both seem quite immature to have 3 kids. And you don't want to punish your son because you're worried about consequences of punishing him? What about consequences of doing something intentionally hurtful to a family member? Get help. Grow up. You and your wife are both assholes for letting this get so far out of hand that the kids are now taking sides. Accept the kids. Their bad behavior is a direct result of you and your wife's ineffective parenting. You need family therapy, not Reddit. Yeah, I'm betting, or maybe hoping, this didn't happen. You may not be the main AW, but you are still allowing your wife and other children to mistreat your 12-year-old. Out of everything that didn't happen on the internet today, this didn't happen the most. So OP's wife is empowered enough to be solely responsible for the deterioration of her relationship with her son, but not enough so that she has any say at all in how he is parented. If OP has sole discretion when it comes to discipline as he makes it seem, then he should have thrown the ban hammer down on the favoritism months ago. But nice try. A few people seem to be taking this seriously. Liam's relationship with his mother and Noah has collapsed in the last year. He only speaks to them when it's necessary, and he strictly addresses his mom with her first name. He avoids them and flees from them, and when his mom or Noah try to talk to him or do something friendly from him, he berates them until they give up. This has been going on for a year and you guys didn't do anything? My goodness. So an 11-year-old boy has been berating your wife, his mother and his brother for the last year every time they try to do something friendly with him. And no one thought to do anything. Like, maybe, family counseling? Hello? Parents, do better. Wow. You should never let anyone do that to your wife. Your son definitely should be punished by you. You are showing your son how to treat women. YTA. What your son did was objectively and intentionally cruel and wrong, and he deserves consequences. For that, you have failed as a partner and you have both failed as parents. At some point his hate becomes too dangerous to have in the same house. Your wife sucks 100%. You suck 60%. As you should have escalated this a lot more before this, including insisting on therapy. Liam sucks 40%, but he gets a waiver for being a kid who has been marginalized and who had no other way to express His feelings. Yes, he should be punished, but not for his feelings, but for how he acted on them. 5 days of grounding is more proportional, and makes sure the punishment is coming from you, not her. And tell your wife that either she is going into therapy individually, with family therapy to follow, same with Liam, or the marriage is over. She needs to own her part in this. And if she won't own that, divorce her. Kids come first. This is a much bigger mess than just an argument over whether he should be punished. First of all, why is it okay for Liam to show zero respect to his mother on a day-to-day basis? He calls her by her first name? This isn't okay. The very fact that your wife was super excited to open a gift from Liam shows that she loves him. Sometimes you love your kids with all of your heart, but they're difficult to like. Liam sounds very difficult to like, and I could be wrong, but it doesn't sound like you have done much to fix this situation. I'm not sure of what your wife has done to make you think that she doesn't love Liam as much as the other 2 kids, but Liam's behavior is out of line. You guys need help, and you needed it a year or 2 ago, before it got this bad. You've got to keep in mind that you still have a lifetime ahead of you. Fix this relationship now, while you still can. YTA Liam's reaction is extreme. Regardless of he needing therapy, he also needs to learn consequences to his actions. To think that people are allowed to attack others because they have trauma is ridiculous.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.